So I just got off my 10-hour shift and I figured what better way to celebrate that than to do my brakes. And it must be done inside of the yellow box. The goal, as always, is to do it all. But we'll see how tonight goes. I'm gonna start with my front. Hopefully we'll get to my rear. First things first, I can't get to the brakes with these things on. We're gonna have to get her in the air. Now I can't jack up the front of this because the rear of it is too low. So I'm just gonna take my bumper off. Find a good jack point on the Eclipse that's right here in the center. That wasn't a good noise, was it? I stripped it. So that job just got like $70 more expensive. Whoa! All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck being rational. So that was not as smooth as I was hoping it would be. But now we have everything we need. I went and bought a key. It was only 15 bucks. I didn't have to buy a whole new lug nut set, which is huge. But we're back, and this time we're in the garage. So things are gonna be smooth. Guess what? A few minutes later, we're in the air. Oh no! I need someone to hold my brakes. Sit in my car and hold the brakes down. Hold it down. Yep, you are. Thank you. Keep going. Because this is a steel wheel, this one does not work well with the hub. It is rusted twice, and I know what I'm gonna have to do to get it broken the second time. Let's see if that did it. So we're back in the air again for the third time, and we're up higher to make my job a little bit easier, and we're pretty much set. Everything should be smooth from here. I'm at the point where I'm really just gonna have to kick the piss out of this wheel, and I don't know if it's gonna fall down. But when people say that like working on cars sucks, this is what they're talking about. So far, we've forgotten our impact at O'Reilly's. We've had to break a steel. We've lost our key. Had to get a new one. All because we just wanted to do our brakes. This is why you hire mechanics. Editing here. Never, ever pay for a mechanic. So now I'm gonna get the caliper off. I have 2 bolts, one in the top and one in the bottom. You take both of those off, you're just going to take your caliper off. In the 07 Mitsubishi, it is a 14 millimeter. Oh, that was easy. Beautiful. After those 2 rear bolts are off, there are 2 bracket bolts. One is already connected to that socket there, as you can see. The other one is down right there. Once those are off, caliper will pop. Easy.
So on the country, I need you to stop what you're doing and swallow what you're chewing and give us a loud, proud Texas style yeehaw. Ready? 1, 2, 3, yeehaw!
So once these 2 bolts are out, you can see them better now. The rotor is just gonna pop off. There's nothing special holding it in place. And the shield right here to keep your rotor safe, it's 1 10 millimeter bolt.
NANI?!
We decided to join.
Join what? Oh,
You doing your brakes.
Oh, you're in it now?
Yes, we're in it. Get up in on that action. Just like a thumb.
The rear is also 14mm sockets. This time though, it is a longer bolt that's greased. So there we go. That's that rotor down. On this side, I am gonna clean up all of my hubs, everything, so that way when my rotors go on, they're gonna be on a nice clean surface. Yeah. So I'm on day 2. Last night when I left, this rotor would not move when I had my brake caliper all the way on. So we're back at it. So it spins as it should. Our caliper compressed as it'll ever be. Take that bad boy. If your man broke, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Henny and the Coke. Please sit down, girls, when I drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. Your man broke, the man he a joke. Then you gotta get loose with your Henny and your Coke. So I found the issue with my front left brake, and that was the caliper guide pin. So if you'll see here, this bad boy moves as it should. It's a guide pin, that's what it does. This one, nothing. I'm not getting any movement out of this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this right over top of it, and I'm gonna beat the piss out of it. No way. We did it! Look identical to me. Did everything in reverse. And before we put the car down, we're making sure all 4 wheels spin freely. Beautiful. We're back on the ground. So I went and bought the caliper guide pins that I needed because the old one was bent. And so when I bought them, I found out, to make matters just a little bit better, that this one right here was messed up from the factory. The threads inside, about 5 threads deep, were ruined. So I found that out because I went down the road and it didn't go well. I heard a little scary little thing at the very end of every single brake, but now we've got the proper guide pins in. We're gonna put this back on, and we will be completely A-and-okay, fresh and ready to tear the streets up. First thing to go smooth all day. I lost key again. I have to go buy another one. Go ahead. Of course, I pulled out of the neighborhood, so there was some light braking there. I'm gonna try to get a couple hard brakes in. Really listening, hearing. There's that last little at the end, like there was before. But we're gonna see if a drive around will clear it up, or if I have an issue. Well, there is nobody behind me, so we're gonna still that noise. Another one out right here. Brake, 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 brake. Okay, there we go. Didn't hear it that time. Okay, it feels good. 55, straight down. Beautiful. So after 3 days, hundreds of dollars, multiple O'Reilly's visits, 6, and hours of can-do attitude, my brakes are done.
369 girls wanna drink wine. Tell the man not to waste your time. If the man rolls, the man he a joke. So you gotta get loose with the Annie and the coke. 3, 2, 1 girls wanna have